Hello, everyone. Hi, happy Women's Month.
It's okay, I'll sit here.
How are we feeling? Are we in Bogotos or is it soft life for us ladies? Are we in Bogotos? No, okay. All right, welcome everyone. I'm so excited and honored to be here. I am Khabiseng Mutau. I'm co-founder and CCO of Think Creative Africa. We are a creative agency servicing brands across Africa, businesses of all sizes. Very, very exciting work. And I'm joined here by some incredible entrepreneurs. I think we're all going to learn a lot. I always look at our business as growing, so I'm here to learn too. And I think we want to make it practical. We want to have questions at the end of this panel. So look at the ladies, listen to what they're saying, and think about if you've got anything that you'd like to ask them. We will be taking questions at the end. So I am joined today, very, very great panel that I have with me. Wasima Miller from Timo Digital, Tato Sherma from Zoe Health, Yasmin and Sajida from Babaya, South Africa, and Pearl Mhlongo from Seafood Boil, South Africa. Please give them a round of applause. Welcome, ladies. So our topic today is how we use digital to grow our businesses. We're always told that it's the fourth industrial revolution. Africa is going to have access and entrepreneurship is going to take a new shape. So we want to learn those insights around how you use digital, in your case, ladies, to grow your amazing businesses. We are so inspired. I'll start with you, Wasima from Timo Digital. You guys are a UI and UX business. You build apps, digital platforms. I think every one of us here today has had an idea for some kind of an app, whether it's the business we're running or a business we've dreamt of. So we'd like you to tell us a little bit about how apps assist businesses and if there are particular industries that thrive when it comes to apps.
Okay, thank you so much, Mohammed. It's so awesome to be here today. I'm excited to share some insights. I think number one for me is that tech is an enabler. I think for all businesses that is like it's a statement that rings true. We are in the business of being customer obsessed and with technology enabling us. If you ask yourself a question, no matter what industry you're in, do I need a customer? The answer is yes. And in this world, we are so mobile. We mobile first, all of us. Everybody's got a mobile device or some way of being online, an online presence. I think the thing that we're trying to promote is to say to people, meet your customers where they're at. We don't have time. We've heard a lot today about not moving away from the world of buying millions of coffees and having 1 hour conversations that maybe go nowhere. With mobile applications, there's an opportunity to meet your customer, meet the demand basically. Your customer is the demand, and mobile apps you can see it as an incubator for your relationship with your customer. It is the minute somebody signs onto a platform, the moment somebody gives you their data and says, I trust you, to start informing, to start influencing my behavior, to give me a little bit of advice around what the technology platform can offer. They are already saying, I'm entering a relationship with you. So again, customer obsession is number one. What does your customer need? And one of the things that has come to light, so I won't go into the benefits of it because I think everybody's touched on the benefits today of having a tech platform. But I think one of the not unintended, mostly intended, but consequences of having a technology platform is that the data, you mine so much data and you learn so much about your business. We have worked with small, medium, big businesses, and it's important to differentiate yourself when you're going, when you're thinking about starting an app or building an app or any platform, online platform, is to say, am I sitting in the SME space? And if I am, what is my purpose? What do I want to achieve? Don't just go in and say, I need an online presence. Go in and understand what you want to achieve with your platform. And that kind of simplifies it, because what you want to achieve through your business, it's your story, it's easy. Technology enables that journey. And I think one of the things I want to call out as well is, when you start doing that, when you start going online, you also realize my business is actually a huge operation. So making sure that you partner with the right technology partner to build your platform, um, who actually understands your business, who understands your purpose, can mean really good things: growth, scalability, data, like I spoke about. And once you have the data, those insights that you gain in terms of just being able to propel into the next phase, it's all there.
That's amazing. And I think as you are touching on understanding what it is you're there to do and understanding the potential of your customer by getting their data, their information, what are some of the challenges that the businesses you service come across when it comes to launching their mobile apps, using their mobile apps, growing their communities there?
Okay, so challenges, I think the first one is just starting, because people think it's so, uh, it's a daunting task. I know nothing about tech, or I know too little. Again, the partnering is important. When you partner with the right technology platform or whatever it is, you actually learn about the intricacies of your business that you thought on a surface level it was, I'm just selling a product or a service. So the challenges that people go into is actually going into analysis paralysis. Like, I'm not going to do this because I'm not able to. It's simple. Have a conversation, set up time with somebody. I think one of the other big things as well is, sometimes people think, my product is small, but that's the point of using mobile apps or technology, is to say, this is where I'm at now. I've got a bigger goal. How do I use the platform to make sure I achieve the bigger goal? And then a big one is, people see the investment that you need to make in technology as an investment, a pure investment. We need to change our mindset and actually provision for our technology costs, in what, assign some portion of your revenue or your budget to building your tech, to maintaining your tech, because that is the way we engage with customers. And if you want to make sure that you remain in business, it is, I think, the one thing that the impetus is, I want to keep my customer, I want to retain, I want to grow my pool. Just get in there, start, and yeah, I think you will go from there. I think that's the main lessons that I've learned out of some of the challenges that I've seen businesses come across.
Incredible. And I love that idea that the investment is critical into the platforms we use on digital. We were in a panel earlier where we gained some insights around applying for finance. And this is one of the areas, one of the panelists mentioned that you need to know what the money is for that you're applying for. And technology is a really, really critical area. So maybe that's where some of that funding can go. Coming to you, Tato, welcome. You are running a digital clinic. I mean, I've heard of many things in my life. I didn't think I would come across a digital women's clinic because bodies are so physical. Tell us what that means, and I guess building on what Wasima is saying. You guys have an app and you have a website platform. What are the benefits that you see with each? Where do you think your business is thriving as well?
Thanks, Nkabiseng, and hi everyone. It's wonderful to be here. So I'm the founder of Zoe Health Technologies, which is a women's health and family health digital clinic, the first of its kind in Africa. And to your point, you might think that how do you do healthcare online? Our key insight was that so many people are using digital to, whether it's order their Uber, whether it's to shop online, and folks were asking us, why can't we have some elements of our healthcare online? Of course, you can't perform surgery online, and that's for the far future, but certainly to get basic health advice, to consult doctors online, to be able to get, credible advice from experts in the field. And so we've built out a platform that offers virtual consultations, resources, a community platform, and the ability to connect with a variety of healthcare practitioners, from dietitians to doctors to OBGYNs, to mental health specialists, and so much more. And really, for us, within the digital space, I mean, we are digital first, right? So we don't have any physical premises. We've actually also just launched a pharmacy that's completely online. And the insight for us was, how are we making sure that we're reaching our customers in the way that they currently consume technology? And so for some, it's an app platform. And so we have apps available across iStore, Android, and Huawei. For others, it's web, right? Because people don't necessarily have maybe the data or the space on their phone to engage on web. And most recently, we started building out a comprehensive WhatsApp bot solution, right? So WhatsApp is by far the most popular app in South Africa and across the continent. And so our question was, well, if our customers are already using WhatsApp in their daily lives, how are we meeting them in that place with technology? And that has been such a fast growing channel for us. We receive hundreds of queries on that channel, and people engaging with us on WhatsApp. For us, it was really about, that point around how are you making sure that you're meeting your customers where they potentially are, across the digital landscape.
That's incredible. And I think what I'm learning from you as well is you already had the app, you already had the website, and then you saw that customers are actually interacting mostly on WhatsApp. So you had to add another platform and meet them there. Tell us about that decision making. Is it I'm canceling one platform or growing? And how do you manage that kind of growth onto new platforms as you see customers moving there?
Yeah, I think the other massive advantage of digital is that you have data to lead you, right? So Wasima was speaking a little bit around data, and we started to see and we're able to track across our channels how many impressions or hits we're getting across the board. And so it was pretty clear. Initially, WhatsApp was just a support channel, but it became very clear very quickly that people were asking questions about where they can get certain resources, whether we stock certain products, which doctors they can speak to. And so I think being data led and kind of seeing how that was evolving, we asked ourselves, how do we make sure that we're building the technology to meet this particular need? And it wasn't a difficult decision, right? Because the beauty of digital is that a lot of the solutions can be built fairly quickly with the right tech support and the right tech team, and we're able to then meet our customers.
Yeah, another insight that's coming across quite a bit is the right tech team, the right tech support. Hopefully, we'll have time to talk about how we find that support. But coming to you ladies from Babaya, South Africa, quite a niche sector, baby clothing. But one that has a lot of active users online and people wanting to get these services. I know myself as a new mom, I couldn't be bothered to go to Dis-Chem physically. I'm at home with a baby. It's so chaotic. I need clothing. I need nappies. I just want the stuff to come to me. And I think your business answers that. So maybe you can tell us a bit, Yasmin, about your e-commerce journey.
Yes, sure. Thank you, Nkabisang, and thanks for having us here today. So our e-commerce journey started in 2015 through Instagram. And I think we decided on Instagram at the time because it was trending. It was a powerful social media tool. It had a wide audience. And it also presented the opportunity for small businesses like us to create business profiles, to build our brand recognition and to reach a wide range of customers. We operated through Instagram for like 2 years, and then we introduced our website in 2017. And the reason for our website was basically to optimize our sales. It was to improve our customers' online shopping experience. And there was definitely a lot of key learnings that came out of it. I think it was basically trying to understand the technology and understanding its full capabilities, and also like learning about the algorithm on Instagram, learning your customer engagement and when they are active online, so that you can ensure that when you're doing your posts, you're getting the likes, views, and shares that you want. And I think another challenge was obviously like people have a fear when it comes to online shopping because I think of the fraud and the scamming. So we had to build that trust. We had to make sure that we were a reputable brand. And lastly, I think you just have to be very patient with yourself because the workload that comes with it is a lot. You can be an all-in-one person. You're marketing, you're taking photos, you're loading content, and it's just a very steep learning journey.
That's incredible. Thank you. I think just on that steep learning journey, I see that you guys have 10,000, over 10,000 followers on Instagram. And we all know how difficult it is for someone to hit that follow button on Instagram, especially for a business page. So how did you manage to engage your customer in such a way that they end up following and you grow to such a big audience?
So our growth at the beginning was very organic, and we focused on our product and on our packaging, and we relied heavily on our customers to share their purchases on their social media pages, and that sort of created a hype around our brand. When it came to us posting content on our feed, we used a lot of call to actions and relevant hashtags, such as baby's first abaya, which is something that we use as a tagline as well to make our product relatable. At the beginning, we also did a lot of giveaways and promotions, and we asked users to follow us and to tag new mums in the comments. And we also partnered and collaborated with key mum and dad influencers at the time by gifting them with our product and asking them to share our product on their pages. And this granted us access to their following. As our business grew, we then started optimizing our digital platforms. We integrated our Facebook, our Instagram, and our website using the integrated Facebook plugin on the website. And this allowed us to run and generate Instagram ads as well as Facebook ads. We also are more recently exploring avenues such as your Google adverts, your search engine optimization, as well as your email marketing to drive traffic to our website. And I think all of these strategies have combined have actually contributed to our growth on Instagram.
Yeah, I think that's amazing. And at the beginning, we like, I think, as entrepreneurs, sometimes to talk about the version of the story when we've learned the lessons. But is it just as simple as you took your phone, you started taking pictures of products, you put them on Instagram, and you started selling them? Or is there a level of complexity to starting?
So I think it's important to really do market research and to really understand your product and to understand your target market so that you know which platform is best for your business. That being said, I think Babaya South Africa was very well positioned, having identified Instagram as a platform to start our business. However, if I think about our journey along the way, I think we could have utilized social media trends a bit better because yes, we did just pick up that phone, and start shooting, and there was a lot of learning, along the way. But I think we could have optimized some social media trends as well as introduced video content a bit quicker through our journey. I think it's also important to sort of combine all of your digital platforms and invest in your paid marketing strategies because that ultimately does translate into your conversions. But you really need to upskill yourself and familiarize yourself with these different platforms in order to get market share.
That's amazing. I love that. Upskill yourself and grow your knowledge as you run the business. Pearl, I'm coming to you. Mam Shongo, how are you? You are running a very exciting, I want to say delicious business. I'm following you guys on TikTok and you make me very hungry at Seafood Boil South Africa. Tell us about your TikTok journey and how is that platform? I mean, I think a lot of us who run businesses are kind of nervous, like, do I join TikTok? Am I going to be relevant? I don't want to dance in front of any cameras. How do I make my business relevant for this platform? So how have you guys used TikTok to grow your customer base?
TikTok is seen as the new age essential component for a successful marketing strategy. So we saw a need to basically constantly post consistently and partner with content creators as well as influencers. And that helped us greatly because there's so many people on TikTok. There are so many different viewerships that we can reach on there. And when we partner with our content creators, we also get to reach their viewers as well as so many viewers on TikTok. We've reached 3 million on TikTok viewers, and the amount of orders that come from those postings, it's overwhelming, but it has helped our business prepare for certain situations like that. When we're uber busy, we're prepared. So it's been an amazing journey on TikTok. Obviously, we just started posting. We had to do our research to see what posts online had a large viewership and which posts had customers that were engaging and giving feedback so that we can take it back and basically give our customers what they want. So
That's
it's been an
amazing.
amazing journey.
Yeah, that's great. I'm hearing another theme come through here, research and then analyzing the data that you get from social media users. But you get a lot of feedback from social media users, and some of it is not positive, right?
Absolutely.
How do we, as businesses that are on different social media networks, manage the kind of feedback we get, whether it's negative or positive? What approach have you guys taken to community management?
Obviously, we do get some bad reviews, but mostly positive. When it comes to our feedback, we go back and we look at, okay, if this person is saying that we need to work on a certain thing, we go back, we strategize, we come together as a team, and we look at, okay, what can we change? What can we add? And then we move forward from there. It's absolutely amazing when our customers come to us and be like, hey, I was on TikTok and I saw this video of yours and I want to order. It's amazing, honestly.
Thank you so much, Pearl. Ladies, I want to kind of come to you all. There was a theme that came through a few times, which is the right digital teams and the right digital tools. If you can sort of give us one or two, like really accessible tools that you've used in your business. I know WhatsApp came up. Are there any other things that you're using in the background? How do you run your email campaigns? What are the tools that are active there? You know, how do you build your websites if you have to do it yourself? Just giving some practical tips around the digital tools that are available to entrepreneurs. Can I start with you, Tato? We have to pass the mic along. Got one. Oh, good.
I would say take advantage of what's already out there from a tech perspective. I think with the advent of AI, there's so much that is already available online that you don't need a massive team of, 50 developers to build your solution. So whether that is, quick platforms that are able to turn your online store into an app just like that without any development, whether it's existing websites that you can just convert and customize to fit your particular business. There's so much that you can do already without having a massive tech team and without needing that massive tech budget. So take advantage of what's already out there. They're fantastic tools, and I'm sure over the course of the next months and years they'll become even more sophisticated.
Amazing. Wasiba?
Yeah, so I have a little bit of a different bias because we build tech, but small and big. But I mean, I think I absolutely agree. There are things that can be done, like your marketing. There's Canva. I tried Canva out for the first time, and suddenly I was like, I'm totally going into this space now. Does anybody need a poster or like Instagram posts? But I think for me, beyond the tech, and I'll allow the women on the stage to maybe give more advice around the tools, is again to know your purpose and what you want to achieve with the platforms that you choose. So be deliberate when you choose it. And I think I got a little bit of inspiration from the panel earlier as well with the conversation. And one of the things that stood out for me there again was when you put your canvas and your purpose down, think about the potential that it could be, not where it is now or what your current product is. Use Amazon as an example. They used to sell products, and now they're a platform-based business. They sell multiple things. So I think that's just the tip that I'd like to leave everybody with is when you think about your purpose, think big, and then decide what technology is going to enable that purpose.
All right, thank you. We're going to take some questions shortly, but before that, ladies from Babaya, you mentioned that this business wasn't started as in you quit your jobs and you started the business. You actually started as you were working and preparing. So just some inspiration for someone who's sitting there thinking, I really want to be in this position as an SME. What are the ways that you guys set yourself up to be able to run it without having to necessarily quit and jump in?
Okay, so we basically outsource everything, and I'm going to talk about from our tech to our production to everything. So we have people on call that deal with our website and assist us with our maintenance, with our upgrades, etc. However, we also empower ourselves quite a bit. I think it's one of our, personal strategies where we try and problem solve as much as possible. Apart from that, if you look at all these different technological platforms, it offers you so much. And ultimately, YouTube can be your friend. If you really need to sit and really figure something else, you can literally launch a website by just going onto Shopify and, understanding and, through watching a tutorial. So life has become very easy right now. And websites do have a lot of plugins. I think I mentioned the Facebook plugin, and that's only one of the tools that's available. There are so many, like your MailChimp for your email marketing, etc. So there's a lot of tools at our disposal.
And just to add to that, I know that I'm like obviously always on Instagram, and AI is also becoming quite popular. If you look into AI, it can create a website for you without you doing just clicking a button. So yeah, there's lots of options out there.
Incredible. Pearl, in closing, just thinking about growing on various social media platforms. If I'm nervous, I don't know my business, what are the first things to think about when creating your social media presence for the first time?
Obviously, you do have to do your research, look what has a high engagement out there, and see what would work for your business. But the important thing is to start. When you have a business, start. Because if you keep second guessing yourself, you keep thinking, oh my God, are they going to like it? Are they going to buy what I'm selling? Just start. And if it works, keep at it. Stay consistent. Consistency is key.
Incredible, thank you. We're coming to the end of our conversation here. I've learned a lot. I'm wondering if there are any questions in the audience. Some hands are already shooting up. That's wonderful. We're going to have a mic go to those people. How many questions can we take? 3, 4? We're going to try. Let's start at the front here, sir.
Thank you. Hi, so my name is Cheslin. I just want to ask a question with regards to like app, right? At what stage in your business do you take that step, like maturity-wise, Is it a revenue thing or is it I have a website, that's my call to action. But as far as apps, like, is another app is what needed in the market, or is it a marketplace that you should go to that's needed? I just wanted your guys' insights from a digital perspective.
So I'll take that. So to start off with, it's a good question. And I think just the previous questions kick-started it. So I think when you start your business, you need to go and test. You need to go and work with your customers, put it out there, understand what the demand is, because obviously supply can only be supplied into like your website. It could be a retail website. You could be selling something. You can build another, other functionality on top of your website. So you don't need to go big to start with. But the scaling conversation is when you start growing and when your demand starts increasing, that is when you need to ask yourself, what is going to be the best platform for me? And I think it can only start in conversation with people who are familiar with what the tech platforms can do. So that is, I would like to push for more conversations like with companies like ours and other software development companies. There are others in the room as well. Is we do not, it doesn't cost you millions to have a conversation. It doesn't even cost you millions to build it. And we are in the business again of empowering people. So have the conversation, understand what the costs are, and you'll most likely find that first step, that first app or that first platform that you build costs less than the revenue that you're making. And that is an important provision to make for your business to scale. So that's, my view.
Amazing question. Can we take another one? We'll do one panelist per question so that we can get a few in.
Good afternoon. My name is Oscar. My surname is Molak. Our company is Dr. Trading and Sufficient Grace. My question is straight and short. How do your house is secure your data when there's no energy? As you know, South Africa South African, and then how protected is so that, and then do you have a backup system when the light is off, so that you cannot lose information? Some that come small SME, when the lights are gone, we lose the data that maybe something was getting in. When you are supported, light come again, and then we lost the information that was supported. There's not any backup storage.
Yeah, I think, ladies, you have any experience in this regard? Tato, you guys, protected data, is there cloud computing involved? Wasima, Tato, who would like to give it a go? Yasmin?
Yeah, let me try and answer that. So we do obviously have an IT team, well, a lady that does our IT for us, and that's obviously in her part of her role. But I know that the website does have firewalls and the security things that are associated to it. So every now and again, we do get emails via our website that will advise us if there's any breaches coming in, and then we would just ring her up so that she can look into it.
Yeah, so I think finding the right partner to help you with data protection. And I think this event is actually the perfect place to have a conversation with someone from Vodacom Business. Sorry, I'm now plugging product. In terms of cloud and those kind of protections, the security, you've got the right expertise to talk about that.
Again, for me, it comes down to the purpose. What is the purpose of your business? Are you building your software or your platform because you're a software development company? Then scale. Then definitely invest in the people and the right skills that can actually build that on an ongoing basis. Or did you happen to have the skill and you're a different product-based company, and now you're unable to deal with the capacity required? I would definitely say outsource. Outsourcing model works. If you cannot afford an IT team, because an IT team is again a big investment, but and also it's warranted when you have a bigger company. I would say outsource. There's a lot of partners that's willing to do that. You're looking at if anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000, and I'm coming in honest with you guys, per month, depending on what needs to be built. If you're looking for an ongoing partnership, or if you're looking for somebody to build something, I mean that's a different conversation. But for me, the purpose of your business. Perspective, we scaled. Our company wanted to build skills and employment in the ICT sector, so it made sense for us to grow our business in terms of the people. So we've grown in 4 years from 4 people, including myself, and I'm not a developer. I'm the project manager, the change manager, everything else around it, the business person. With 2 developers basically and our finance person, so the 4 of us. And today we are 4 years later, we are 58 or 59 employees. So thank you. And again, our purpose was very clear. Like, people came to us, we went to them, it's like, don't worry, we'll do this thing for you. Like, we won't overcharge you, that type of thing. And it was really about making technology accessible. So our purpose was clear. Scale with the people, scale with the skills. If your purpose is not technology and your enabler is technology, I would recommend outsourcing.
That's an incredible answer. Thank you. I think that's all we have time for, but just quickly recapping some of the insights before we close here. I love this idea. Where your expertise stop, look to outsource or scale, bring people in. Look at the data that is coming in from your community, whether it's on an app, whether it's on social media platform, do your research, look at the trends, and ultimately just start. Thank you so much, ladies. It's been an incredible conversation. Thank you.